If you're interested in getting your replays analyzed, please read my pinned comment below. Thank you and enjoy the video. Yo guys, welcome to my boost video where I will hopefully share insights on when you should get boost during a 2v2 game. This will also include when to get pads too, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure everyone watching has heard of boost over ball. And the reason why this happens is mainly because many players don't really know when they should go for boost. And I'm hoping this video can help with that. So there are two principles that I like to follow when I decide to grab boost. And they are number one, direct threat. And here's my makeup definition of direct threat. So it is an imminent threat onto your net. This could be a shot that's about to happen, or it could be a passing play that would lead into a shot on net. My note is that anything that you would deem to result in a goal being conceded imminently is considered a direct threat. Number two, leaving the play. And the definition for this one is abandoning your area, zone of influence, or impact on the play, usually at a critical moment, such as not supporting mate, maintaining pressure, or your defensive structure. Okay, so with these two principles and definitions set out, we are going to look at highlights of two games that I played in, where I try and act out the principles to demonstrate its effectiveness. So yeah, let's jump into game number one and take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at the first clip. Here, straight from kickoff, we cheat up. Ball gets hit to the side. I don't go for my corner boost because I think there's going to be a shot on net, and there is, and I immediately try and block with a 50. Here, we see mate has just won the challenge. We don't leave the play. We path along the pads, stay in the play in case anything happens. Here, he manages to pass, and we are able to get a goal. Clip 3, straight from kickoff again. We cheat up, we see the ball is in the air, meaning there's no current play and there is no direct threat, which enables us to go for corner boost as quickly as possible. Here, we are stuck with 0 boost, trying to recover. We don't go for big boost, we path along the pads to make sure that we stay close to mate so we can try and pick up any second ball. Another kickoff one, but this one is going to be a bit different. Instead, we pay attention to our mate. We know that he wants mid boost, so we leave it to him whilst we go and get back corner boost. Okay, so this clip is important. Why? Because the ball gets hit to our mate in the corner and we rotate through pads to help and support him. And as you can see, we are able to get a good dunk on the challenge simply because we stayed in the play. Many lower ranks would have tried to go for back corner boost and completely vacated the area, which would have been really bad. Why? Because as the ball was dropping down, the opponent would have been able to control it and potentially flick you while you're still out of the play and score a goal through that method. But if you stay in the play through pads, you are able to negate them from taking control of the ball, and that obviously it alleviates a lot of pressure on your team as a whole. This is another important clip simply because it involves the rotational method that we take here. Here, as you can see, we actually rotated towards ball side to get our corner boost instead of the traditional going around towards the long way rotation to grab boost. The reason why we chose this method of going towards ball side is because, one, it keeps us involved in the play a lot more. If you were to go for the longer rotation towards mid boost or your own corner boost, you're separating yourself from your mate at a bigger distance. And if anything were to happen, you won't be able to get to the second ball as quickly. Here, if you're going ball side, then in this case, if the opponents are attacking really quickly and your mate is about to challenge, you can actually midway kind of like stop yourself from going for the back corner boost and just turn and get ready for the 50. And if your mate is delaying the challenge, then that's even better because you can still keep on going and grab that corner boost that you intended to go for initially. Here, we land with around 35 boosts, give or take, and the ball is pinged to the corner. It's not a direct threat exactly, but it could turn a bit risky, so we play pads to get there to support mate. Another kickoff here. So here, we are going for the kickoff. Here, unfortunately, we lose the kickoff, but we can see that our mate is getting pressured. So we play the pad, stay close, don't leave the play just in case anything happens. We need to pick up the second ball. Here, we land with 0 boost in front of the opponent's net, and we don't leave the play because the ball was going really high, which means no one really has possession of the ball, which means there's always a possibility that your mate could take the ball here. So we grab 1 or 2 pads, we stay in the play, and as you can see, the mate does miss a shot, but because we stayed in the play with 24 boost, we were able to control the ball, flick it up, and that could have led to a potential goal had the shot gone in. And this is all from grabbing 1 or 2 pads and staying in the play, and it almost led to a goal for our team. This clip begins with us trying to apply pressure to the opponent on the ball, which leads to a weak shot on net. And due to that weak shot on net, it allows us to go and grab corner boost because we know our mate will have full possession of the ball and didn't really have to struggle too much to make that save. If we know the shot was going to be a very powerful shot, then we would have to stay in the play, not grab corner boost, so that we can go and play the rebound shot and the second ball. So that's the difference between the two scenarios given. In this next clip, we can see our mate hits the ball to the opposite corner, which then allows us to grab the corner boost. Why? Because 1, the ball is not considered to be a direct threat because it's in the corner. And number 2, we are not necessarily leaving the play to grab the corner boost because our mate and myself, we're both not necessarily in the play ready to challenge the opponent in the corner just yet. So when both of you guys are not in the play, then that's also considered as not leaving the play if you're both not in the play to begin with. Okay, so this clip here is going to be extremely important. Here we land with no boost and it's very tempting to flip out for some boost. But instead of doing that, we quickly check to see where our mate is, and once we can confirm and see that he is closing down the space and pressuring the opponent, we immediately play pads and stay in the play. If we had taken a look and couldn't see where our mate was, then it would mean we can flip for boost because we know our mate is not in the play like we are. And by the time we get the boost, our mate will be in the play in time for us to be in the play too. For the final clip of the video, this is another really important clip to demonstrate when you shouldn't go for boost. In this example, we see that the opponent hits the ball really hard to the corner. And in hindsight, you might be thinking this is safe to go for boost, which is what my intention was initially, was to go for the corner boost. But as I'm pathing along the pads, I quickly check to see if my mate is going to get challenged. And I saw that the first man of the opponent is really going quick to challenge my teammate in the corner. So instead of going for the corner boost, I instead just path along the pads even more and quickly get back into the play so I can catch the second ball. That is the difference between going for corner boost and not going for corner boost.